It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. Welcome back. This is the What's the Scenario podcast. I'm your co-host, Dom Green.
And I'm Jeremy Albelda.
And today we're going to talk about what we've all had on our hearts, and that is why we think the world is ending right now.
Yeah, it's on my mind.
I mean, it's just absolute chaos. We can actually really kick it off where we first thought the world was about to end, and I think it was the year
Y2K, 2000, you got
party
it.
like it's 1999 into the 2000s.
Well, my world didn't start till after 2000 because I don't think online porn was out yet.
If there was online porn, it was dial-up. I mean, literally,
yeah.
I remember timing my parents' arrival.
Oh, yeah. You'd take a crappy old VHS tape, maybe Honey, I Shrunk the Kids old tape. You're like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Slide it into the VCR, set the timer for Skinemax, Cinemax past midnight, just some softcore, hard rubbing.
The funny thing about that is I always thought I was the only one. Somehow, no one told me how to do that.
Yeah, me either. I don't know how the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. You're kidding.
I was just wait, I've got this device, this technology right here that'll allow me to record shows and movies when I'm not watching it.
There's nothing worse than you'd set the timer and then you couldn't even sleep, just waiting to see what you got, what mouse you caught on the mouse trap in the morning, and you come down and it didn't record and you fucking punch a hole through the wall.
With what?
Yeah.
All right. So, no. The other funny part of that is your parents creeping down, and
they didn't. Everyone's oblivious.
If they heard that VHS go off, it's winding up, getting ready for 12 o'clock.
Tape full. Reset required.
You watching Skinemax.
Yeah, 2 minutes later.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Back to what were we talking about?
We were talking about the Y2K bug. That was the first
yeah.
time, So back in '99, for some reason, they thought that the computers and time clocks couldn't keep up with the current time and technology.
Yeah.
The grid was going to blow up.
It was it was just a decimal place that the clocks wouldn't be able to reset or something. And it was in all technology.
Yeah, so that would mean that our whole grid is wiped out. No power, no internet. We just got the internet, and you're telling me that it's all gone?
And think about this. This is before all this fake news and shit. That was the most widespread, fucking ruthless thing. And literally, did anything happen?
Dude, nothing happened. And that's the funny thing about that time. It's everything was word of mouth, right?
Yeah.
And so
it was when you were on the playground and you heard Marilyn Manson took out his third rib to suck his own.
Yeah.
Before
I
the internet.
believed that for the longest time.
Yeah. I've been trying. I've been trying for the last 35 years. It ain't true.
I was wait, you have to take out your ribs to suck your own.
Anyways, stop with all these sexual tangents.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. You got me going.
Yeah. All right.
But, overall, I feel we tend to overreact, but also we're in the time now where we underreact. And one of the biggest things the biggest takeaways over these last couple weeks has been 2 hurricanes, right? And this has turned people into just crazed individuals, right? And people suggesting that the conspiracy is the government is creating hurricanes.
Jesus. Yeah, and on the same lines I saw, it was how do you stop a hurricane? It's people talking about nuking hurricanes. It was the nuclear fallout.
Send Rambo?
Yeah.
Send Rambo out to nuke a fucking hurricane?
Yeah, absurd. But yeah, I mean.
There's only one man for the job, Rambo.
But it's fucking ridiculous how much conspiracy shit there is. It's just the anti-expert shit. It's fucking nuts. It just gets swirled around so much on social media. It's insane.
Yeah.
Can't even look at anything anymore.
Fucking heathens. And then on top of that, it seems there's always some clue of a conspiracy, dating back to the Simpsons, right?
Oh yeah, Nostradamus predicted this.
But how do they get it right? I don't know. But at the same time, if you give someone an inch, you could just make up a whole bunch of things, and then
I do it all the time.
When they come true, you're that was my idea. Right?
Basically, everything I tell everyone in fucking my real life is a tall tale.
Oh shit, tall tale for a small male. No, but other than that, so what's going on in this world right now? We've got so much chaos. The chaos is, the political, the religious, anything, the greed. And it seems like everyone's just like, they're just losing their minds right now.
It's a weird time to be alive, Tom.
It is. So like when we were children, little kids, like everything just seemed very magical, right? Like there was no expectation of even making money, but yet we really want to grow up fast. And then now I'm 38 and you're 37, and we're thinking like, man, being an adult kind of sucks.
Yeah. So it fucking ended right now.
So as far as like all of this, the things that happen in this world, like we're talking about the world ending. What would be some things, some attributes about where we are in 2024 that makes you think that the world is ending right now?
I don't know. Global warming, political crisis in the
Not
U.S.
real.
Middle East fucking blown up.
Fake news.
Everything. The fucking pandemic. I mean, I would know, to think that actually happened is, fucking crazy. So if that can happen, then I guess anything can. So
yeah, but also if we just go back again, because we love to just recall our childhood memories. You remember that song? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. But I feel fine. It's like that song actually holds way more meaning. And I think it's more about like the end of the world as we know it. If anything, that makes so much more sense because people are losing their minds. Like we've got way too much going on in social media. I mean, to our fault as well. But, we read things, we watch things, and then we forget it like completely. Like the hurricane just happened, 2 weeks from now, something else is going to happen. But yet there are real lives that are affected, and it's kind of hard to really care because we're just overloaded with so much.
yeah, I know. How much fucking crap can you just absorb?
Yeah. So, it doesn't matter what religion you are, doesn't matter what political party you are on. To subscribe to any religion or political party.
Subscribe to this channel.
How about you subscribe to the No Pants Party? Because that...
Yo, chill the fuck out.
I'm just saying, if people just need to get laid, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the couch with you right now. You tell me to take my pants off and lay you.
Put on a wig.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. No.
Treat people the way you want to be treated, and that's fucking it.
I just think that there's a lot of people with a lot of pent up hostility, and it might be because they might be with the wrong companion, or they're not getting laid, or I don't know what it is, but we got a lot of common ground here. Like, can we just go back to the joy? Yeah. So, couple fun facts. I was thinking about, how many times people had thought about when the world was actually going to end. One was actually the Mayan calendar. Do you know anything about the Mayan calendar?
I used to wear one around my neck, but I guess that's cultural appropriation, right? Basic white man can't get away with nothing these days.
Yeah. I'm not saying that they were wrong, but they were wrong about the date when it was actually going to end. And
they were wrong about the conquistador being a god and it was sent down from heaven because that didn't go well.
Can you give me more context on that? I need a fun fact.
So when Hernan Cortez came, the conquistador, there was like a Mayan prophecy that there was supposed to be some sort of like godlike person that was coming to visit them. And when they first saw the conquistadors on horses, they hadn't seen horses before. They thought they were like one animal. So they invited them right into Mexico City. And not the Mayans, they were Aztecs. And the Aztecs were really warring people, right? Like really a lot of fucking slavery around all the people around the other tribes and stuff. But they let the conquistadors right in, and that was their downfall.
Are you sure you're not on the spectrum?
I like history, all right, man?
No, but so I'm thinking that maybe the Mayans were like, I'm sick and tired of counting. Like we don't have any more rock. But, everyone's trying to guess and predict. And, I think that kind of, affects how you live your life when you're trying to predict when this world's going to end, or if we're going to get hit by a meteor.
It's like all religions always do is that's fucking morbid, and it's all about the afterlife. What about the one that you're fucking in right now and you're guaranteed? Fucking insane.
Yeah. So there's the afterlife of sacrifice, where some man kills himself, he becomes a kamikaze, and then he has like millions of women in the afterlife. It's like, wow. So we have extremes here.
I'll take my chances on this planet.
No, I'm good. So you're telling me that's not actually promised. But nonetheless, I feel like with all of the chaos, it's hard to really believe and know what is true. I'm going to tell you a story about another podcast that I'm a big fan of, the last podcast on the left. Funny thing is, it's like all money's not good money, and in this case, they actually took some money from a sponsor that basically sent them money for an ad for them to actually basically push their agenda, which was the cult about the world ending on October 9th.
Yo, I'll take their money and I'll do anything for it.
Do anything for $1.
Yeah, call them up.
So nonetheless, I guess, we don't know when the world's going to end, but it feels like chaos. What are some of your bold predictions that you can drop in the comments? And I don't know, like, what else you got?
Nothing. I'm just trying to wake up fucking tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, just one day at a time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the What's the Scenario podcast. I'm your co-host, Dom Green.
And I'm your other co-host, Jeremy Albelda.
Like and subscribe.